Hey guys, I'm trying a new way of making this video. I'm actually just using Zoom as a private meeting, so hopefully it works out okay. Let's take a look at the tabs for I'll Fly Away. I'm going to play it kind of more like fastish up to speed so you get a feel of the rhythm and the drive that it can have with this rhythm that we've got going on. I'm going to take myself away and show you the tabs now. Here they are. And I'll stop to change the page. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some bright morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. Gotta turn the page. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. Turn the page. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. So you'll notice that Joe already pointed this out to me. The C chord here is wrong. I'm going to point it out right now with this fancy little stamp right here. That should be a 2 because you know when you make your C chord, we've got our finger down on that second fret and on the first string. And then I don't know why I didn't put the rest of the chord in right here either. So that should all be C chord all the way across. Same thing on, oops, I guess I have to stop this annotation to do that. Oh, that stayed there, sorry. The same thing on this C down here where we have to add our finger on the second fret on the first string. So I can actually play it without the stops again, just so you can hear, and I won't sing either. So let me do that for you. I've got it on paper, and I'll switch it to the video so you can see me playing for whatever good that might do ya. Here I am again. So now I'm going to read the tabs as closely as I can and play it up to speed, and I won't sing so you can really hopefully catch the banjo really good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully it sounds like the song. Some bright morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. So let's look at it bit by bit if you want to. The main thing, of course, is we're keeping that strum going. So if you ever get turned around on the tabs, just kind of ignore the single note, the bum, if you will. You can always just ignore that right there and where it's at. I mean, play it, but don't worry about where it is exactly, because everything here is bum, diddy, bum, diddy. the way these lines are is supposed to help you remember that this first one gets more weight. It gets held a little bit longer, right? There's a pause. So it's like some bright one, like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I'm not counting that very well, but hopefully that makes sense. With our bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy bum, diddy. That's what it is the whole time. We're just changing up some of our what strings we play and what notes we hold down. Okay, so first measure we have second string, third string, third string, fourth string, third string. Kind of like that exercise that we've talked about before where we just do our bum ditty starting on different strings. That's why we do that. It's because these songs, that's what it's all about, getting those melody notes on different strings. It's hard for me to play it slow, but you get the idea. Second string, third, fourth, third. Now, it's a good idea to start this kind of slow, maybe even slower than you want to, because this next measure is an example of a time when we have kind of some extra things to do with our fingers that if you're going too fast, it'll feel overwhelming. But if you're taking it nice and slow, you won't have, hopefully, the same problems, because we're going to go when with the second string. Then on the brush, we're fretting our second fret, third string. Sounds like that. It sounds weird by itself, but it's going to go along so quickly you won't even notice it. Then back to the open string, second string. Then for the next brush, index finger on the first fret, second string, like we do for our C chord, right? Like this is like C chord, but we're not doing the full C chord, we're just doing that one note. Is, so that's the brush on is. So that part right there goes. I would practice just that by itself a little bit if I were you, because it is kind of tricky at first to get the coordination to play, like to fret that note while you're brushing. It feels kind of unnormal. So I'm just looping it. When this life is, when this life is, when this life is, when this life is. Now let's go on from there. Oh, second string. Then we fret on the bum. Second fret, third string. And you can either keep holding that down or not. It doesn't matter. It's going to go by so fast. I didn't have it on the tabs held down during the brush, but you could. When this life is over. Now we have to do our full C chord. I'm so sorry. It sucks. You really do need to play the whole thing. So all three fingers. And we're bumming on the third string. 3 of them. Then the fourth string. For I'll fly. Because I'll, we hold it for 3 beats, don't we? Now we're on to way. And you have to play, even though the word way is just on that one note, you still have to play those other 3. Otherwise, the song feels like it's out of balance. So, way, 2, 3, 4. You got to do all of them. Don't skip any. Promise me. All right. Next up to a home on. That's the same as the first measure. Oops. Ugh, let's start it over. Now we have that God celestial. It's the same thing as that second measure, where we're fretting during the brush. Then second string. Now we've got 2 strums on our G chord with our starting on the second string, and then we have to play our D7 for 2 strums. And that note "ow" is on your 3rd string, but you're holding it down with your middle finger there. Now for way, we're on our 3rd string open. Way, 2, 3, 4. You got to do all those. Don't skip any, otherwise we get out of balance. Now the chorus is super similar, but we have to go high with our voice when we sing, right? I'll fly away, as opposed to some bright morning. So to get that high note, we're going to use our 1st string. It's just right there. So now the 2nd string, fly. Let's do that again. So your 1st string, it's like bum diddy, like normal, right? 2, ready, go. That's fly. Now we're ready for way. Back to the 1st string, way. 2nd string, oh. Now we're fretting on our 2nd fret, 3rd string for glow. Then open for re. Hear how my voice matches that note. You can kind of hopefully predict a little bit of the ups and downs because you know the song so well with how to sing it. So maybe that will help you on the banjo. It always does me. Now we're ready for our C chord again, and again I messed up on those tabs. You have to play the whole C chord, including your 2nd fret 1st string there. We're going to start on the 3rd string. 2, ready, go. Gotta go fly. Then for way, we're 4 bum ditties starting on the 4th string. Good. Now for when I die. That's how I sing it, is when I die. But you can also go when I die. It doesn't matter, right? It's kind of the same either way. People sing it both ways. So, but just for variety, since we'd already done the ba 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 thing before in the some bright morning, I switched it up so you have something different to try. When I die, low string. Then fret it. 3rd string. It's one of those, again, brushes where we have to fret it, don't we, on halle. So let's hear that measure again. 2, ready, go. Now we're ready for Hallelujah by and. That's the like when this life is, where we're having to fret while we do the brush. Same exact thing. Hallelujah by and then 2 on the 2nd string, by, and 2 more for the next measure, and then 2 D7s. So and we're going to resolve on the G string, that middle 3rd string, for way. Yay! So it's kind of long. It's a little bit, it's different than Wheel the Circle in the sense that on Wheel the Circle, the melody is the same on the verse and the chorus. So there's kind of less to learn. But on I'll Fly Away, the melody's a little different in the verse and the chorus. But we've seen there's a lot of overlap. So hopefully we've got, plenty of time to work on it. No rush. And if you want me to go over anything else again a little bit more specifically, I am happy to do that. So see you guys again soon. I hope we have good weather Monday so we can have a social distancing lesson here at the house.